Am I the asshole for leaving a family party early when my father's wife wouldn't leave me alone?
I 19 and became estranged from my father 2 years ago after he was outed for having an affair. The woman in question is someone he had worked with, who knew he was married, who had met my mom and me, and had seemed a little off at the time.
We now know it was because she liked Dad and wanted me to like her. I was disgusted with my dad.
He tried denying it. Then he tried to convince mom it was a one-night stand and nothing more, and he'd forever regret it. Then he wanted her to stay with him and raise the baby he knocked the other woman up with, since they only had me.
Even when he moved in with the other woman, he kept trying to stop mom from going through with the divorce.
He tried to get me to talk to mom on his behalf. He told me mom was the one breaking up our family and not him. Then when he gave up and accepted mom wouldn't take him back, which is when the other woman lost the baby, he tried to get me on board with things. I ignored all calls and texts from him. I couldn't block him while still a minor. But I didn't reply, and I didn't see my dad face to face during this. I knew I wanted him out of my life for good. He tried to make me see him, but he failed.
And once I turned 18, it was over for him.
He ended up marrying the other woman, and now they're expecting a kid together. I don't want anything to do with any of that, including the baby. And yes, even if I don't have to see them, I have zero interest in knowing that child and any future children. I still see the extended family, which is why I was at a party they also attended but weren't technically invited to. During the party, Dad's wife approached me and told me she wanted to talk. I said no and walked away. I walked away from her again. The third time she spoke before I could move and said she wants her baby to know their brother.
And she wants me to be a part of their family. She wants to know me and have me for dinner, and maybe I could spend some time with them.
She tried the whole "we're family now" crap, and I left early because I did not want to deal with it. I thanked the hosts who were already annoyed that she and Dad were there. A couple of Dad's siblings want him around still, and the others don't, but to keep the peace they let them stay. The two siblings of Dad who think we should all be easier on Dad and forgive him were so pissed at me for leaving early because then the rest of the family turned on Dad. They told me I could have spoken to the woman and not taken it out on her, since she didn't do anything to me.
And leaving was an OTT reaction and not a mature one, which caused family disharmony. AITA